الحمد لله الحمد لله منشئ الخلق من عدم ثم الصلاة على المختار في القدم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم بلغ سلامي روضة فيها النبي المحترم يا خير من دفنت بالقاء يعظمه فطاب من طيبهن القاء والأكم روح الفدا لقبر أنت ساكنه فيه العفاف وفيه الجود والكرم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تقربوا الزنا إنه كان فاحشة وساء سبيلا. Honorable elders, respected brothers and listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is our sustainer, cherisher and nourisher, who is our creator, who created the entire universe and created this dunya and put us in here, also made us man and woman, and between them two created countless, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions of other men and women who have now dispersed all over the earth, filling the entire earth. This is the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that from Adam alayhi salam and Hawa radiyallahu anha, Allah ta'ala, currently according to statistics, 7 billion people on this planet. Every couple of seconds a child is born somewhere, every couple of seconds somebody is passing away. All of these births and all of these human beings are born into this world according to a particular system. That system has always been in all revealed revelation. Doesn't matter which Anbiya came to this world, from Adam alayhi salam till Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, was through the process of nikah, marriage. When a husband takes a wife lawfully, gives her some money as mahar, dowry, when both of their families are happy, and then both of them now enter into a marital state in which they fulfill their desires towards each other, they fulfill each other's rights, and they have children, are blessed with children, and they aim to raise those children in a way that pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the ayat that I've quoted to you is the opposite of that. If nikah is pure, clean, healthy, without any stress of being something haram, then zina is the opposite of that. Zina is dirty. Zina is filthy. Zina is haram, forbidden, prohibited. In fact, the ayat that I have just quoted to you, Allah Ta'ala doesn't tell humanity, don't commit zina, don't commit fornication, don't commit adultery. Quran doesn't say that. Quran doesn't say, وَلَا تَزْنُوا, don't commit adultery, don't commit zina. The Quran says, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا, don't even go near zina. Let me give you an example of what that means. Imagine a father telling his children that down this road, somewhere on Cairn Hall Road, that there is a pub there. And in the pub, people drink alcohol. Alcohol is haram to us. So I'm not telling you not to drink alcohol. I'm telling you don't even go near that shop. I don't want to even see you loitering around outside that shop. I don't want to see you on that road, let alone in that shop. I don't want to even see you on that road. Don't go anywhere near that. Or for example, if a father or a mother said to their children that in that area there are people who consume drugs, who sell drugs, drug dealing and all manners of other things happen there. Forget talking to them. I don't want to even see you in that area. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا. Forget acting on zina. Don't go anywhere near it. Any of those actions that lead to zina, don't even go near that. So if talking leads to zina, don't go near that talking. If casting lustful glances takes you towards zina, don't go near that. If listening to a person's voice takes you close to zina, don't go near that. If fantasizing about something or someone leads you to the act, then don't go near that. Talking, looking, touching, fantasizing, anything that leads you to zina is equally as haram as the act itself. Anything that leads you to an act has the same ruling as the act. Look at it from a positive point of view. Salah is fard. So once the time of salah has come in, now whatever it takes you to perform that salah is also fard. So I can't perform salah without wudu. So now that wudu becomes fard as well. I have to perform that wudu in order to perform that salah. So the act itself and whatever leads to that act is in the same ruling. Zina is haram, whatever leads to that zina is equally haram. And this is where we come to the word fitna. Many times the ulama have not allowed something that would usually be allowed in the books of fiqh that were written hundreds of years ago. A person of today might find it puzzling to see, why did the fuqaha, the great jurists of Islam, who created so much ahkam for the people to follow, why did they make it impermissible, makruh, tahrimi, for a woman to attend the jama'ah salah when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in the hadith, لا تمنعوا إماء الله عن مساجد الله. Don't prevent the women, the servant women of Allah from attending the masjid of Allah. Prophet saying something, it seems that the fuqaha are saying something else. But no, that's not the case. They made the ruling that it was makruh tahrimi, something which is forbidden to do, for women to attend the masjid, khawful fitna, out of the fear of that probability, high probability that a woman may be involved in zina. Now that was that time. Every time has to make their own judgment. At that time they felt that the way people were behaving with each other and the cases that were being brought to them, they made that ruling. Because nothing is worth a person getting involved in such a great haram. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in an authentic hadith, لا يزني حين يزني وهو مؤمن. A person who commits zina while they're committing zina, iman is not in their heart. Allah forbid if a person should die in that moment, they die without iman. لا يسرق حين يسرق وهو مؤمن. A person who is stealing at the time of stealing, that person has no iman in their heart. Zina is one of the kaba'ir in Islam. Unfortunately, in the publication world, they've translated the word kaba'ir, plural of kabira, as major sin. Absolute mistranslation. The actual translation of the word kabira, plural of which is kaba'ir, is mortal sin. In English language, if you look in the dictionary, the word mortal means soon to die. For example, the police would say this person was wounded mortally. In other words, the stab wound to the heart caused their death very soon after that. Mortal wound. The reason why kabira is called kabira, mortal sin, is because whoever perpetrates it, it's almost going to kill their iman off. It has enough lethality in it, enough poison in it, that it can almost finish a person's iman off. That's why it's very important for us to be concerned and acquaint ourselves with those mortal sins. Great ulama like Imam al-Dhahabi has written books on this subject. Al-Kaba'ir, the mortal sins. Shirk billah, attributing partners to Allah. Uququl walidain, to disobey and to disrespect one's mother and father. Zina, theft, adultery, fornication. These are some of the greatest sins in Islam. Zina has nothing good in it. It is absolutely filthy and dirty, shameful. A person is shackled to their guilt when they do it. Comparatively, when a person gets married, it is beautiful, it is lovely, it is splendid, it is something that a person is proud of. A person gets reward, it is clean, everyone knows about it, everyone makes dua for it. When two people, husband and wife, get married, what's the famous dua? Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khayr. May Allah Ta'ala fill you with blessing, put blessings upon you, gather you together in goodness. You think somebody's going to say that when you commit zina? When two people slink off and commit zina in privacy, continuously looking over their shoulder, trying to cover their tracks, deleting messages, deleting their history, lying to people. And don't forget, when you lie once, you have to lie another 100 times to cover that one lie. And eventually you'll get caught out. And the beauty of the truth is the truth stands alone. You only have to speak the truth once. You don't have to have anything to explain after that. Speak the truth, and the truth shall set you free, as the Bible says. Zina. What culture do we live in this country? A culture that not only talks about zina, it promotes it. Every song, novel, movie, magazine, advert, every time the subject of zina comes up, it is never talked about negatively. Never. It is always promoted. In fact, the culture that we live in, unfortunately not guided by revelation, it tells the people watching it that if you're not committing zina, there's something wrong with you. You should be committing zina because it is natural, it is normal, everyone's doing it. But what it never tells you is that after the brief moments of pleasure is a lifetime of sadness, a lifetime of depression, a lifetime of sorrow. Unless a person comes to Allah and makes tawbah and istighfar, that darkness will eventually eat the person's soul. The person will be like a dead person walking. You'll see them alive, inside they'll be all dead. And look how many people you betray. If a person is not married and they go commit zina, they betrayed their family's trust. If a person is married and then has an affair, they have now stabbed their wife in the back. And eventually, the person will realize that what they have done was such a disgusting thing, because they will regret it, and that regret will never leave their heart. How many cases have been brought to people like myself and your Imam, Maulana Mujahid Ali Hafidahullah, and other people. And at every story, at the end of everything, the person always regrets. They say, why did I do it? I had no reason to do it. I didn't have to do it. If I had not just taken that call, if I had not sent that message, if I had not planned that meeting, if I had not told that person I will meet that person there, I would be okay. Now today, my wife is gone, my children are gone, my family hates me, I have nothing left. Why did I do it? My wife was everything. She looked after my children. Yes, we may have had arguments here and there, but it wasn't worth doing this. That person that I committed zina with, they're gone. And I'm left with nothing. Zina does not make a person happy. Enjoyment, yes, but for brief moments. After that, absolute emptiness and darkness. And just before you think I'm only talking about the act itself, I'm talking about everything else also that leads to the act. Don't think to yourself, I'm not committing zina, just looking here and there. Don't think that I'm not committing zina, I'm not soliciting intercourse from a prostitute or someone like that. I'm just thinking. There's nothing wrong with thinking. No. Like I said, the act and anything that leads to it, they're all in the same ruling. Allah Jalla wa Ala says in the Quran, يَعْلَمُ خَائِنَةَ الْأَعْيُنِ وَمَا تُخْفِي الصُّدُورِ. Allah Ta'ala knows the treachery of the eyes and what the hearts conceal. This world, you can delete memories and histories and destroy a camera, a CCTV camera. You can do that. But what the eyes quickly glance and capture and then save in the heart, nobody knows. There's no technology that can pick that up, but Allah Ta'ala knows. 1 million people casting lustful glances, Allah knows. Nobody knows. Maybe the person's wife is sitting right next to them and they don't know, but Allah Ta'ala knows. This is the reason why Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said in Allahu Akbar, what a beautiful ayah. Ya ayyuhan nabi, O Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, qul lil mu'minina, tell the believing men, yaghuddu min abasarihim, let them avert some of their glances, wa yahfadhu furujahum, and it will protect their private parts. Both of them are connected. Zina has to first start with the sight. You have to see something first. You have to see someone first. Whether they are out in the streets, whether they're on the screens of a phone or a laptop or a tablet, the eye has to see it first. Then it goes to the heart. The Shaykh of my Shaykh, Maulana Haque rahmatullahi alayh, he used to say that the heart and the eyes resemble the safety and security of a country. Everybody knows in international warfare that if the enemy has breached the boundaries of the country and the borders, eventually the army will reach the capital. Once it's got the capital, the country is now vanquished, it's now taken by the enemy. Similarly with shaitan, shaitan's aim is the capital of your body, which is the heart. That is the most important part of your body according to shaitan. That's what he wants. As long as he gets something in there, then he is happy. Like my teachers used to say, Aadmi dil ka tabe hota hai, aql ka nahi. A man follows his heart, he doesn't follow his mind. A man knows in his heart that gambling is bad, destroys money, destroys lives. Right? With his mind he knows that. But his heart has fallen in love with it. So what does he do? Carries on gambling. Even though his brain is telling him, stop, stop, don't do this. You're destroying your family, you're getting rid of all your ardent money. But he'll carry on doing it. Same with zina. Brain will tell them it's not worth it. You're going to lose your wife, you're going to lose your children, you're going to be disrespected, humiliated. But the person's heart's in it, the person will carry on. Shaitan's aim is to put something into your heart. So what does it do? Make you see something. Once you've seen something, it goes straight into your heart. So respected brothers, elders and listeners, eyes, what are you looking at? Keep your eyes clean and your heart will be clean automatically. You saw something by accident, avert your gaze, not lower your gaze. That's a mistranslation of the ayah. Avert your gaze. Look at something else. There's a person standing there, just look slightly over there. If they're in the periphery, not a problem. Don't look at them. Rasulullah said to Ali radiallahu anhu, La tutbi'in nadratan nadra. Don't follow one lustful glance with another one. فَإِنَّ لَكَ الْأُولَى وَلَيْسَتْ لَكَ الْآخِرَةِ. Because the first one, okay, it was accident. but you're not allowed to follow it with the second one. You looked at someone by accident, right? Don't look again. Obviously, that doesn't mean that when you look at the person first time, just get a good look first. No, doesn't mean that either. Soon as you look and you realize, na'udhu billah, look away. So keep your eyes clean. Be concerned about the state of your iman. A person looks after their eyes, their iman will increase and increase. The person will become happier, more content. A person who is married, their wife will be the most beautiful person. Why? Because they're not staining their eyes by looking at other women, non-mahram women, out on the streets and on their devices. Their wife will be the most beautiful. Allah Ta'ala will make beauties in the eye of the beholder, as they say in English. Keep your eyes clean. Stay far away from zina. And your house, your home, your life will be happy, content and peaceful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the ability to act upon what has been said. Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallah bihamdi. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My brothers, there's a well-known tree of blue color which is blocking our next door neighbor, his driveway, AU060FO. If you are here, any brothers and sisters upstairs and the brothers who are outside, if you are here, please can you move your car? And I'm requesting all the brothers, please mindful of the driveways or the drop curb of the next doors to the masjid or anywhere you're parking, because this is very inconvenient. The lady, she's waiting, she's blocking the Canberra Road, she's waiting to park her car inside our driveway, but because of us, she can't able to go, and that's totally unacceptable. Please, next time if anybody does it, not today, but next time if anybody you do it, if you don't move your car, we're not going to start our salah. This is happening, keep happening from last 1 month, and our volunteers keep asking some of the brothers, you just shrug your shoulder and just come into the masjid. That's not right, my brothers. Please, any brothers or sisters upstairs, Renault Clio blue color AU060FA, can you just move your car immediately? Jazakallah khair. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit frustrated. So, can you brothers stand up and make some soft? There's brothers waiting outside. Quick couple of announcements while you're making yourself. Inshallah, there won't be any tafsir class. There won't be any tafsir class today. It's going to start from next Friday, inshallah. It's going to start from next Friday after Maghrib, inshallah. Also, because of the bank holiday, as you know, we started every Monday morning from 9 o'clock till 11:30, a breakfast club for our neighbors and for yourself as well. So this bank holiday Monday will be cancelled, inshallah. It's going to be resumed from following Monday, inshallah. Also, my brothers and sisters, for the building works, we're going to start the repair works, repair the roof, repair the windows, and paint the whole mosque. We haven't painted the mosque for the last 10 years, so we'll paint the whole mosque. Because we're putting the scaffold, so we're just going to take this opportunity to make the paint of the masjid. So we need £22,000. We have £5,000, and urgently request the brothers and sisters, please come forward. As you know, if we need donation, then we come and ask you. Before Ramadan, we have painted the garden, all the fences and everything. We had the surpluses, so we didn't ask you to come forward and donate. So whenever we need, we come and ask you. So this time we need it, and that's why we are here. So I will be another volunteer will be outside. If anybody would like to donate anything, please come and see us. Jazakallah khair. الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على السلام. حي على السلام. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله. الحمد لله الذي شرع الأحكام فبين الحلال والحرام وأمر بالصالحات ونهى عن الآثام وشرف بالإسلام أولي النهى والأحلام. نحمده تعالى على ما شرع وسن، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له حرم الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن، ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدًا عبده ورسوله أعرف خلقه به وأتقاهم له في السر والعلن، وأفضل داع إلى مكارم الأخلاق والخلق الحسن، صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فيا أيها المسلمون، إن الزنا من أعظم المفاسد وأخطر الفواحش التي تهدد المجتمع الملتبس به وتنذره بالويل والثبور وتحفر له المدافن والقبور، فقد نهى الله عباده أن يقربوه ورتب عليه أشنع العقوبات العاجلة والآجلة، لأنه يدمر الأخلاق ويخلط الأنساب ويسبب حدوث الأمراض المستعصية والمهلكة. ففي الحديث الذي رواه الإمام ابن ماجه رحمه الله تعالى عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: ما ظهرت الفاحشة في قوم حتى أعلنوا بها إلا ابتلوا بالطواعن والأوجاع التي لم تكن في أسلافهم الذين مضوا، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. كما أنه مخل بالشرف والمروءة ومؤد إلى المرض والخزي والعذاب المهين، فالخيبة كل الخيبة لمن استعبدته شهوته لامرأة زانية، والندامة كل الندامة لمن أضاع نصيبه من الجنة واستبدل به نارا حامية، والذل كل الذل لمن جاء يوم القيامة والصديد يسيل من فرجه. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ولا تقربوا الزنا إنه كان فاحشة وساء سبيلا. بارك الله لنا ولكم بالقرآن العظيم ونفعنا وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا تجد له وليا مرشدا. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد، عباد الله رحمكم الله، أوصيكم ونفسي أولا بتقوى الله والمواظبة على ذكر الله. ألا خير الكلام كلام الله، وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة. عباد الله، اللهم أمطر شآبيب رضوانك على السابقين الأولين من المهاجرين والأنصار، لا سيما على الخلفاء الراشدين المهديين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي، وعلى سائر الصحابة أجمعين. اللهم أيد الإسلام وأنصاره، وأذل الشرك وأشراره. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى، واجعل آخرتنا خيرا من الأولى. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا، واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم رد المسلمين إلى دينك مردا جميلا. اللهم اهد شباب المسلمين، اللهم اهد نساء المسلمين، اللهم اهد رجال المسلمين، اللهم ردهم إلى دينك مردا جميلا. عباد الله رحمكم الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون، وأقيموا الصلاة. Brothers can stand up, inshallah. Fill the gaps between you, inshallah. If you have your child with you, no problem, but all the other brothers, whatever gap you see, inshallah, please move forward. Make space for other brothers, inshallah. Squeeze together as much as possible. Try to make space for others.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه، يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم، ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين، إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها، لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا، ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا، ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به، واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا، أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. التحيات. السلام عليكم. السلام علينا وعلى أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. اللهم بارك على محمد. اللهم إني ولا يغفر الذنوب السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله. اللهم السلام عليكم لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له الله